Hello everyone, how are you? This is Tanya Sesmonero from Vida Coaching, and I'm a career and work-life balance coach. Today I'm here to talk to you and share the 5 signs that you're ready for a career change. So the first sign would be that you're really bored in your job. You can do your job with your hands tied behind your back, your eyes closed, and you just don't get any excitement and enjoyment out of it anymore. So, maybe you're not learning anything anymore and you really enjoy learning, or maybe you're just not getting to use those skills that, you've got and that you could really make a difference, and you're not able to use them. So if that's you, maybe it's time that you moved on to another company where you really get a chance to shine. So number 2 would be if your job is making you ill. So this is a situation where, you're feeling exhausted all the time. Maybe you're really run down and you're getting colds a lot, or, other little bugs, and you just don't feel yourself, or even you have like chronic illness that has been brought on through stress or over tiredness or something. So if you are in that situation, I guess there's two things you can think about. One is there anything that you can do in your job to kind of make sure that you do less work, or sort of manage your hours a bit better, whether that's asking to reduce your hours, or trying to look at the workload and seeing if there's anything that can be done around that. But if not, then maybe it's a time for you to have a change in career and find something that makes you doesn't make you ill at the end of the day. So my third point sort of moves on from that, really, because I was talking to you about, managing your job for point 2 and getting essentially a better work-life balance to make you not ill. And the third point is, if you have no work-life balance, the job might not be making you ill, but you seem to be working all the time, or at least you're thinking about work all the time, and you're not spending that quality time that you want to be with your family and friends. Maybe you've stopped doing those hobbies that you had that you really enjoyed doing, or you're not exercising as much as you used to. And if you're in that situation, maybe it is time that you found a job where you can have a life outside of work, and life isn't just about work. Point number 4 is more practical reasons, I guess, this point, because it could be that your job, you're just not earning enough money in your job, and so you're constantly worrying that you're going to be able to pay the bills at the end of the month. And it's causing you a lot of stress. If that's the case, it's either a situation where maybe you need to have to do 2 jobs, which is a lot to consider, having to try and do 2 jobs, or it could be time to make that change. Another practical reason is if the environment and the culture just doesn't suit you. Maybe the people just aren't on your wavelength, and you just don't feel like you get along with the people there. If the culture's not right for you, then it really does make sense to go and find a company where you really enjoy the culture, the people, and everything about it, rather than sticking in a place where it's just not you. And my final point was if you think there's got to be more to life than this. So I'm not talking about having a bad day, because we all have bad days at times. But it's like every day you're thinking, I really hate this. I really don't want to have to go into work. And if you're in that situation, then actually there probably is more to life, and maybe it's time to go out and find out whether there is more to life. Okay, so that's my 5 points of the signs of if you're ready for a career change. And if any of those resonate with you, then have a think about it, because you know it's really easy to make excuses of the job's not that bad really, and you can go on saying that for years, or I wouldn't know what to do anyway, or maybe I'm rubbish at interviews, I'd never get the job. So you just stay where it's comfortable, and you know, just try not to think about it. But you know what, we spend an awful lot of time in our jobs and at work, you know, more the time doing that than anything else. So if you're not enjoying it, then that's really sad. And you know, there could be something out there that makes you want to jump out of bed in the morning. So maybe it's time to have a think about that and have a look. So if you do want to explore that in more detail, then I do offer a free 30-minute consultation calls. So if you, or if you know of anybody else that's pretty miserable in their job right now, then have a chat with me, and I'd be really happy to kind of talk about your situation and see how I can help. So thanks ever so much for listening. I see there's a couple of people on board today, and I can't it's not telling me who you are, but really nice to have you here, and thanks for joining me, and I'm looking forward to talking to you all again soon. Thanks then, bye.